Well, alright folks, today we're going to be hiking down the Flambeau Trail. We'll be camping out here overnight. It is sunny right now, but we have a chance of rain, and it's supposed to be all the way down to 26 degrees, so it might be a rough one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it is sunny and raining at the same time. There's got to be a wicked rainbow somewhere. Alright, let's see. So here we are. I believe that our campground is this one right here. So it's a bit of a ways. Not exactly sure how many miles, but I think we're going to find out. So these trails that I'm hiking are primarily made for cross-country skiing. That's why they're so wide, so they can get the groomer through here all winter long. So it's nice and smooth for them. They are gracious enough to at least allow us to hike them and sometimes like bike and horse ride and that sort of thing in the summer. So very cool. The trail system kind of follows the river here. This is the Flambeau River. There's a lot of other camping sites and stuff like that across the river that are mostly for canoeing and kayaking, that sort of thing, but we get to hike it. Maybe someday we'll do the canoe thing. I think that would be pretty fun. Maybe when it's a little bit warmer though. Well, porcupine, all right, we'll leave you alone there, buddy. Sorry, my bad. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was wrong. This was not our campsite. Our campsite, I believe, is actually up here. So, and we parked down here. I think it's something about 3.5 miles out to there, so. Keep going. The Loud House? I think this is our spot right here. That's pretty cool. Let's walk down to the creek or the river and see what it looks like here. See if I can not fall down, huh? Oh yeah. This will be a cool spot. Check this thing out, right outside of the campground, or the campsite I should say. I couldn't tell you exactly what year, but it's definitely like 30s, something like that. Pretty cool. Well, it kind of just keeps raining here, so I'm just gonna hang out in the tent for a little bit, eat some tuna and crackers, because I'm hungry. It's kind of too early to cook dinner yet, so hopefully the rain goes away after a little bit. The sun's gonna set in about an hour. It's 5 o'clock now, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't rain all night. Everything's so wet here that even just this little fire's been pretty tough to get going. Um, doesn't really burn, it kind of just smolders a bit. So this fire might be a little short-lived, but that's just fine. I really couldn't find anything big that wasn't totally rotten out in the woods here. I think a lot of people camp here and just scavenge every little bit that's close by. I had to go pretty far even to get some of this small stuff, so. Just got that come to a boil. We're having beef stew tonight. We'll see if it's any better than that vodka pasta that we had last time. That stuff was not good last time. I definitely did not feel good the next day after eating that stuff, so we'll just see how this goes. We'll find out. Not yet. Another minute. Alright. Now, same issue as last time. It's not too hot. It is hot. Give her a mix. Ooh, this looks watery. That might have been too much water. Just gonna close this up. Give her a few minutes, and we'll see. All right, let's try some beef stew. Okay, this is definitely edible. Better than that other stuff, the pasta. Well, folks, I'm out of firewood, and I'm not gonna go get any more. It's a little early. It's only like 8 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna crawl into the old sleeping bag, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It is cold. Checked on the phone and it does say 23 degrees right now. There's frost on absolutely everything. Even the tent is totally frozen over. You can see all the frost on top of it. It's totally frozen, so it's cold. I'm cold. I'm gonna get some breakfast going. Hopefully that warms me up. Whew. Try to warm my hands up a little bit. Whew. Well, as per usual, I didn't sleep great. I got just a few hours of sleep this morning. I just don't sleep that well when I'm somewhere different. This campsite is definitely a trail for a lot of animals. I mean, all night long it was animals walking through, stopping to check out the tent, sniff around it and stuff, so that was kind of fun. I had some trouble with my burner. I think it's too cold. The fuel's kind of gelled up. I had to keep shaking it just to keep the heat going. I guess that's the benefit of going to a white gas burner instead of one of these. More oatmeal for breakfast. Got my bag stashed over here. I'm gonna walk up the trail just a little bit further, just to see what's up there. Alright, well, that trail didn't really lead to anywhere. It was just straight. So, I'm gonna grab my bag here, say goodbye to our little campsite, hightail it out of here. So last night, obviously, I said that there was a lot of animals coming, checking out the tent and walking through the campsite. One of them was definitely some sort of canine. I'm guessing just a coyote, something like that. But walking out, not that far away from the campsite, there's fresh poo right on the ground. So it was definitely a coyote that came by and was sniffing the tent and checking it out. So I think the rest of them were just deer, that sort of thing. So kind of cool. Good thing he didn't give us too much trouble though. Here's a little warming house for the skiers. Little fire pit. First aid kit. Looks like this hasn't been used for a while. It's very full of dust. What do you think caused those? Back at the truck again. I just want to say thanks to anybody that's still watching, and I hope to see you next time.